Hello, and welcome to the Able Artist Foundation 2020 online fall fundraiser. My name is Stephen Letnes, Executive Director here at AAF. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now, before the program really begins, I especially want to thank Bob Zaske and Paul and Marilyn Erickson, who are members of our executive committee. This evening could not have happened, so thank you so much. And here we go. What is Able Artists Foundation? We are a 501c3 located in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. We support artists with disabilities all around the world who happen to be low income. We do this in 4 key areas. A scholarship grant program, so our members can afford the professional tools they need. A grant program for more ambitious projects, like renting out spaces to record their music, studios, hiring musicians or orchestras to record their compositions, contests so people can send in their music to us and have it heard by companies for possible licensing opportunities in advertisements, film, and television. And finally, advocacy. We work with studios, organizations, and other for-profit companies out in Hollywood so that they will include more people with disabilities in front of and behind the camera. Let's talk about results. For those of you watching tonight who have financially donated in the past and are considering doing again, let alone those of you who might consider donating for the first time, where's the money gonna go? Where's the good work of the members we have? We have increased our membership to include over 25 countries. And to date, our scholarship/discount program, where our members can receive professional tools, is over $100,000. $100,000. And that was when I counted up the numbers last month. In 2.5 years, $100,000. Our contests. Since we started the contest this year, we had people from 17 countries send us their music, and setting us apart is working with HITLIST Music, which is a sync licensing company. And the great part is some of the people who submitted their music to our contest, even though some of them didn't win, not only did HITLIST Music listen to the music of the winners, but they listened to all the music provided, and as a result, they are onboarding several of the artists from our contest and putting their music into their library to potentially be used in advertising. Let's talk about the grants. Now, due to COVID, we had to stop our grant program because we don't have the funds. We couldn't do our earlier fundraising this year, and lots of arts organizations have had to really winnow down their offerings. We're no different. But here's the cool part. Thanks to a generous grant, someone reached out and said, hey, for every $1 that you raise, I'm gonna match it up to $6,000. And as a result, in 2021, we are able to relaunch our grant program. So thanks to this person, and thanks to you. And just think about that as you're considering donating, how much further your dollars will go. So our discount program, we've provided over 100K to people all around the world. Our contest is getting people onboarded to sync licensing companies to get their music into advertising. And even during a pandemic, we get to relaunch our grant program. How cool is that? That is progress. And that is where your donations are going. And I thank you. As I represent Able Artists Foundation here tonight, we thank you. Now, even though we can't get together this year, I still think it would be fun to take a look back at some of our previous fundraisers. It's only been 2.5 years, but we've had some great events. So next, enjoy some photos that we've taken at previous events, all the while listening to some of the finalists from our most recent contest.
take what you like, and I'll give you the truth. You can take what you want, and I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You can sing what you want to sing to me. You can say what you want to say to me. You can do what you want to do with me. You can love who you want to love with me.
Organizing fundraisers, whether they're online or in person, can be quite challenging. But one of the more enjoyable parts of them is identifying a musician or a group to perform. And some of you who have been to our fundraisers before may have heard this particular group. Alex Mueller, who is a tremendous board member of ours, plays viola in a quartet. And so next, I would like you to sit back and enjoy music from the Boom Island String Quartet. There are several ways you can donate this evening. All of that information will be attached in the video description below. Please consider donating. And one note about our silent auction, it closes tonight at 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. For our contest, we got to experience a lot of tremendous music from around the world. And so next, I would like you to listen to a medley of our 3 runner-ups, Axel Hourdiaux, Jess Smith, and Sean McRae. Enjoy. Recently, I got to sit down and have a Zoom interview with the winner of our song contest. So next, please enjoy bits of that, which, man, that was a wonderful conversation. This guy is tremendous. So please enjoy my interview with AAF song contest winner, Kemal Gore. How do you pronounce your name?
Kemal.
Kemal.
Yep.
What about your last name? How do you pronounce your last name?
It's my middle name, Gore.
Okay. Now, where are you? Like, where do you live? Where are you from?
Right now in TUZLA, it's a town of Istanbul. It's an area in Istanbul.
What are your aspirational goals for your career?
In library music, with some placements, with trailers, with animations, maybe with a video game.
When it comes to composing music, do you have any assistive technologies to help you write music?
Yes, I have, and I have one of them with me. I use a kind of telescope glass. May I show?
Sure.
this ugly guy is my best friend. This mini telescope helps me a lot when I navigate, though, and with this ugly guy I can write 3 minutes music per day. Okay.
Tell us a bit about your disability.
Okay. I have a retinal pigmentosa.
I have it too.
Oh yeah, I know it, and I want to mention it. I want to mention it when I was watch your video in Dirk's channel, Dirk Ehlert. I was really influenced and feel that there's someone in somewhere in Earth who shares my experience and who is also a professional composer just like me. It was a magnificent moment for me, I can say.
Okay, so you have retinitis pigmentosa.
Yep, and nystagmus.
And nystagmus. Oh, cool. Yeah. Me too. Good.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah. Since you joined Able Artists Foundation, how has it benefited you?
It was a magic moment for me, and I remember that I thought that now the color of things has changed for my career. I applied to your foundation, and when I see the partnership program, I was really impressed because softwares are quite expensive for everyone. It was amazing because now I can buy all the plugins, all of the sample libraries that I want them for my works. I also very shocked when I see the ThinkSpace education, which is the education platform.
I'm glad you're seeing a benefit with our partnership program. Like here in the United States, especially in LA and Hollywood, there's been a big push for diversity and inclusion. And our foundation has done work with people out in California to advocate for including more people with disabilities in front of and behind the camera. In Turkey, do you see a lot of people with disabilities in your movies and in your television shows?
These days, now people starting to understand individuals with disability are also as capable as the other normal people. We are different than, yes, because we have some physical differences or limitations, but now they've started to understand we can do everything that they can do.
Do you notice people with disabilities being hired behind the camera in post-production or in production itself?
It is quite unfortunate that any producer don't want to work with individual professionals who has any disability. For that reason, I have working as a ghostwriter. The people, producers, directors, hiring someone who are physically normal, and they hire me to get the job done. Because I'm qualified enough, I worked as a ghostwriter, not the actual composer.
So it's
quite unfortunate. Maybe it will change in the future, but I don't have enough hope that it will change. It will happen in a night.
I agree. It's well, that's one of the many reasons why I started Able Artists Foundation, was to identify a community of creative people out there who happen to have a disability.
May I say something about this topic? It's very important what you are doing right now, what you are doing for the community, and the contest is an amazing, unique opportunity for all of us. Thanks to this contest, I had a chance. I found a chance to listen to some music composed by my brothers and sisters who are composers with disabilities, who are musicians with disabilities. It was quite amazing. And I want to thank you for this amazing job. And I want to thank the AAF team also for this amazing job to connecting us, to give an opportunity to get in a conversation about our disabilities without scaring. It's important, I think, and I want to thank you very much again, Steve, for this.
Well, thank you for saying so. I appreciate that. And congratulations on winning our contest. And I'm glad that others will get to hear your tunes. And actually, I'm just curious, before we go, what was the motivation for Mr. Tic Tac?
I was thinking a man named Mr. Tic Tac, and he take the people when they're child, and when he make them free, set them free, they become old men and women. It's Mr. Tic Tac is a visualization of time.
Oh, like tick-tock, like a clock?
Yep.
Is in the United States, or in English, we would put T-I-C-K, T-O-C-K.
Ah, tick-tock.
In your terminology, your language, tic-tac, T-I-C-T-A-C, is the same thing as the U.S. tick-tock.
Yep, tick-tock. It's the same. Maybe I have to check the correct spelling of the tick and tack.
No. I mean, it's different interpretations, different spellings. It happens all the time. Do you know what tic tacs are in the United States?
No.
Tic tacs are breath mints. Well, I'm
glad to make this conversation with you. I thanks to you, I catch my fault.
Oh, no. Well, this is exactly the type of conversations that should be had, that more people should be having, right? Is to communicate, to have a community where we can communicate our thoughts and our ideas, and by working together, we can better understand one another, even when we are, 10,000, 15,000 kilometers away from one another. So
I completely agree with you, sir.
Any final words before we sign off? Anything you would like to say? Any final words at all?
I want to say to my colleagues, sisters and brothers, composer sisters and brothers who have disabilities, don't be shy. I know you're scaring. I know it's tricky. Sometimes it's always tricky to go on, to continue with it. But I know you're extremely talented. I know you can offer a lot. And I know all of the world have to learn from you. So don't be shy. Don't hide yourself, because in Earth, there is a community. There is some magnificent people like Steven. There is some magnificent foundations like AAF, or some companies like Spitfire Audio, Cine Samples, a partnership company, Think Space Education. Also, there are some magnificent companies who want to hire you, buy your music. Don't hide yourself, and make music, compose, and show them to all of the world. I love you.
Well, I love it. Well, those are some great words to end on. All right. Well, come on. It was a pleasure. And have yourself.
The pleasure is mine.
All right. Hey, take care, Kemal.
You take care.
And now, listen to Kemal Gori's winning composition, Mr. TikTok. Now please remember, as you're considering donating to Able Artists Foundation, all of that information can be found in the video description below. Thank you. Once again, please enjoy Boom Island String Quartet. And now a word from Able Artists Foundation board member and friend, Heidi Stark.
Hi, my name is Heidi Stark, and I serve on the board for Able Artists Foundation and also on the marketing committee. I've hosted fundraisers at my home in the past, and I am also a donor. We are here tonight to raise money for Able Artists Foundation. I truly believe in the cause of this foundation and the support that it has for musically talented individuals with disabilities. I hope you'll join me in making a donation tonight in one of three ways. First, you can make a donation at our online auction, where you'll find a bunch of fun goodies to bid on. Second, you can make a donation at ableartist.org with a credit card. Third, you can make a donation by check on the address at the bottom of my screen. I truly thank you for tuning in tonight and hope you've enjoyed our programming. I hope you enjoy the music of one of our talented individuals. Will you join me in making a donation tonight? The more money we can raise for Able Artists Foundation, the more artists we can help with disabilities. Thank you for joining me in helping Able Artists Foundation meet our goals for fundraising. I hope you have a great fall and a great rest of your nights.
Thank you for joining us. Take care and good evening.